Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Akakadash. Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwath, and I say Shalom. In the Heavenly Father's true name is Yahweh, and His own begotten Son, Ba'Hashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashwan Kadash, the Holy Tongue. I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out from usnews.com, published by Su Yang Cho. If I pronounce his name right, this was published by him from Reuters and usanews.com as of November the 22nd, 2023, and it reads, North Korea scraps military deal with South Korea. It says vows to deploy new weapons at border. And I believe South Korea has a script from the deal as well too that took place from 2018 all the way into now. Because keep this in mind, I would say like day before yesterday when North Korea, for the third straight time, because I believe the past two attempts have failed, so this was the third time that they used the missile satellite, and it was successful. So after North Korea did that missile satellite, and then North Korea script from the 2018 deal, from the 2018 military deal, so keep that in mind as well too. And I'm gonna read it again. It says North Korea scraps military deal with South, vows to deploy new weapons at border. It says North Korea said on Thursday it will restore all military measures it had halted under a 2018 deal with South Korea designed to de-escalate tensions along their shaded border, vows to forward deploying stronger armed forces and new weapons. And I believe this is the same time when I believe that was the same time when Trump was president. I believe that was the time when Trump, where he was president, and then to have stronger ties with North Korea and South Korea. So it seemed like that's out the window a couple of years ago once they started that 2018 deal. So definitely kept that in mind as well too. So I'm gonna read it from the top again. It says North Korea said on Thursday it will restore all military measures it had halted under a 2018 deal with South Korea designed to de-escalate tensions along their shared borders, vowing to forward deploying stronger and armed forces and new weapons. The announcement by North Defiance Ministry came a day after South Korea suspended part of the inter-Korean deal in response to the Pyongyang's launch of a spy satellite. Said it will immediately step up surveillance along the heavy forfeited border with North. It says from now our army will never be bound by the September 19th North and South military agreement, the statement said. We will withdraw military steps taken to prevent military tensions and conflict in all spheres, including around sea and air, and deploy more powerful armed forces and a new type military hardware in the region, along with the military demarcation line. And keep this in mind too, this is already the ongoing tensions between, North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, and the United States as well too. It says North is accusing South Korea of scrapping the deal known as the Comprehensive Military Agreement, and Seoul will be held wholly accountable in the case of an irrevocable clash breakout between the two Koreans. It says North Korea statement hours after a fired a ballistic missile towards the sea of the Korean Peninsula on late Wednesday. Oh, wow, I didn't know they fired a ballistic missile as well, too. At first, I thought it was just a satellite spy missile. Oh, so they launched a ballistic missile as well, too, on Wednesday, so I didn't know that. So I'm going to read it again for edification's sake. It says North Korea's statement came hours after it fired a ballistic missile towards the sea east of the Korean Peninsula late on Wednesday. It says South Korea's military said the launch appears to have failed. And it says the U.S. Department of State spokesperson in South Korea decisions to suspend part of the agreement with a prudent and restrained response, citing North Korea's failure to adhere to the agreement. The ROK suspend will restore surveillance and reconnaissance activities along the ROK side of the military declaration line, improving the ROK's ability to monitor the DPRK's threat to officials say, referring to South Korea and North Korea respectively by initial of their official names. It says the suspended North Korea pact was signed at a 2018 summit between North Korea Kim Jong-un and then South Korean President Moon Jae-in. Critics have said that the pact weakening Seoul's ability to monitor North Korea's while Pyongyang has violated the agreement. North Korea said on Tuesday that it placed the first spy satellite in orbit, drawing international condemnation from violating the UN resolution that barred its use of technology applicable to ballistic missile programs. It says South Korea has said that North Korea's satellite was believed to be entering orbit, but it will take time to assess whether the satellite was operating normally. Tuesday's launch was North Korea's third this year after two previous attempts to fail, and follows Kim's visit to Russia during the while President Vladimir Putin promised to help the North build satellites. South Korea officials said that North Korea's launch most likely involved Russian technical assistance under a growing partnership that has been seen Pyongyang supplying Russia with millions of artillery shells. It says Russia and North Korea has denied arms deals but has promised deeper cooperation. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. It's the book of Matthew's 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, right? North Korea versus South Korea. Since South Korea suspended the 2018 military deal to further de-escalate the situation, now that's out the window. So both from North Korea and South Korea, they both suspended their 2018 military pact deal. So that's going to further more escalations, while North Korea said they was going to deploy more military army towards the south of the Korean Peninsula and more military equipment, more weapons over there in the area. So that's going to increase the tensions between the two nations, while you have the current existing tensions between North Korea, South Korea, Japan, and the United States of that sort as well too. So that's only going to further more escalation of tensions between North Korea and South Korea. And this is Matthew's 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article published by Soo Han Cho by Reuters and USAnews.com as of November the 22nd, 2023, and it reads again, North Korea scraps military deal with South, vows to deploy new weapons at border. So with that, once again, hopefully the lesson was edifying, and with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. And the Heavenly Father's true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Ba'Hashem, and the name of Mashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashwan Kadosh Holy Tongue. And Shalom to the elders, Wa'aki and Wa'akwa. Until next time, I will say Shalom.